Hello, this is Chad Payne with Linn Software. In this video, I'm going to provide an overview of what is possible with the powerful suite of software development tools in Investor RT called RTX. These tools allow any Investor RT user who has development skills to create indicators that we call extensions. For the first 20 years, all indicators in Investor RT were developed by Linn Software developers. But now, as of version 12 and beyond, all the tools available to Linn Software developers is now available to any Investor RT user through the RTX library. At this point in February of 2016, I've developed 15 to 20 RTX indicators, and anything I've done in these indicators, any Investor RT user with development skills can do themselves using the RTX library. So let's take a look at some of these indicators, and that's the best way to show you what's possible, by looking at what's been done already, and we'll add to the functionality moving forward as well. This is the volume candles indicator. It shows the ability to do customized drawing. I've drawn the profile of volume at price. I've also drawn the volume at price as text, so developers can access the volume at price data within each bar, the buy volume, the sell volume, the total volume, and much more information, and then they can display that as text or as profiles. They can customize the drawing to know where each bar is and where each price within each bar is, draw rectangles, text, lines of any custom color. You can blend colors based on a percentage, and so a lot of powerful tools like that is available now. Especially over the last year, as I've been developing indicators only through RTX, the library has really matured so that everything I needed was added, and at this point there's not much more that's needed. You can do just about anything. The Trail of Intentions indicator shows a lot more custom drawing, but it also shows the ability to access the book, the size at all the 10 levels of size on either side of the bid and offer. So the RTX indicators can subscribe to the depth of market and get live updates every time that book changes, and then do what they want with that information. Now, one thing I didn't mention, you also have access to the trading information. I'm working on a depth of market currently, so I have access to submit orders. I have the access to receive trading information, fills, and so forth. So that kind of functionality is also available to RTX extensions. So you can, from a DOM perspective, you can access the book and you can send and receive trading information. The price volume pattern indicator exhibits the ability to look within the bar, within the price, within each bar, for certain patterns within the volume data, volume at price data. But it also shows you, as you hover over a bar, the ability to pop up custom drawing as you move the mouse over a certain bar or a certain bar and price. And the preference window of the price volume pattern shows the ability to manipulate controls based on the operations of other controls. When I uncheck this, these are disabled. I can also change this, and I can show and hide, enable, disable, and move controls based on the operations of other controls. And I also obviously have complete control over the location of any control, so I can make my dialog look exactly like I want. My preference window, I can move controls so they line up. It's very easy to line up controls. So a lot of flexibility with how you present the preferences to your user. And during the Christmas season, we even did a holiday tree indicator. So this shows you how much flexibility you have with drawing lines and triangles and polygons, circles, rectangles, lines, and so forth. With the buy and sell meter, we show the ability to drag and drop indicators within a pane. So you can easily drag and drop to any position. You can also select it and use the keyboard, up and down, left and right arrow keys, to position this control. So you have that kind of ability. Some indicators may compute arrays of values on each bar, and others may be drawn like this, which have nothing to do with each bar, but they actually draw a box that you can drag around, or lines that you can drag around. So your indicator can be a drawing tool, or it can be an indicator that calculates values on each bar, or multiple arrays of values at each bar. The paint indicator, RTX indicator, seen here and down here, again exhibits a lot of the drawing flexibility you have within, but it also exhibits the ability to embed RTL objects within your RTX indicator. You can see here you choose a custom indicator upon which you're going to paint. So you choose the base indicator, and it can be any custom indicator defined in the user's system, and then you can paint based on other indicator values or signals. So you can access either custom indicators or signals, present a list to the user of all the custom indicators or signals they have, and then use the results of those custom indicators or signals in your calculations or your drawing. And in the date types indicator, we exhibit more custom drawing, but another piece of functionality we use here is the ability to rely on indicators within InvestorRT. In this case, I used the results of a session statistics indicator for my calculations. So you can easily take an instance of an indicator in InvestorRT and put that into your code, and then let that indicator do its work, and you take the result and do more work with it in your calculations. So you can use any InvestorRT indicator or custom indicator and put that right in your code very easily, and we'll show you how to do that in a subsequent video. So I think that gives you a good flavor for what's possible with RTX now, and hopefully that gets you excited as a developer. I think you'll find you have a great deal of power to do whatever you need to do. And if there's something you come across that you can't do, just email us and we'll probably be able to add it pretty quickly to the library. So this video is going to be the first video in a video series where I'm going to make it very easy for you to get started with RTX. I'm going to create a video series more targeted for somewhat of the advanced developer. If you're trying to do any of the things I've shown you today, you're probably going to need to go that route. I'm going to show you how to set up Visual Studio. It's a free download. I'm going to show you how to create a project and build the project. So I'll take you through each step, and then we'll build upon that as I show you how to add new functionality to your RTX extension. But I'll take you step by step, and I'll make it very easy for you. The next video I'm going to create is going to involve setting up, downloading and setting up Visual Studio and creating your first project and building your first project. I'll provide you with the source code to do that, so we'll get you off to a running start. But you'll want to follow my video series if you have any of the custom drawing, if you want to do some of the custom drawing I've shown you today, or if you want to do some of the custom management of your controls within the preferences, that kind of stuff. Now Dr. Linn's going to do another video series in parallel. He's going to take a little simpler approach that involves creating and building your RTX extensions directly from within InvestorRT without the requirement to download and install other programs. And you'll want to follow that video series if your needs are a little more basic. You just want to do your own custom calculations, maybe some more efficient calculations than what you can get with RTL, and you want to rely on InvestorRT to draw your lines or histogram, and you don't need to do any customized drawing or management of controls. You just need to do customized calculations. So you might want to follow that video series that Dr. Linn produces for that kind of more basic creation of extensions. In this video series, we are going to be working with C++, so a basic understanding of C or C++ is not required, but certainly encouraged. The more experience you have with that, the better off you'll be. And also, we are implementing the ability to protect your proprietary indicator. So if you want to develop an indicator and have it protected so that not just anyone can use it, we now have that ability in place through our website. We can provide you with the ability to turn an indicator on or off for any specific user that may have purchased your indicator or purchased your service. So if you are a software developer, or you're an educator, or an owner of a trading entity that would like to provide their own proprietary indicators, I hope that the possibilities I presented to you today are of interest to you and exciting to you, and we welcome the possibility of working with you as you develop your indicators through RTX.